Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and this is where we discuss all things true crime, politics, and current affairs. We're going to continue with the coverage of the case of Kouri Richins. If you're new to it, I do have a whole playlist on this case, but recently the defense have tried to say that the case should be dismissed because it's too publicly available. Due to people like me, hi, that they're saying that Kouri can't get a fair trial. Which, it's a fair point. But the judge did say, well, it's tough, He said whether it's held in that state or whether it's held in another one, they're going to know about this case, and that's why they have selection processes, things like that. So he was like, no, I'm not having that, because he has tried the judge, the judge, Mr. Mrazek. Even he said he has tried to avoid everything in regards to this case because he's a judge, he needs to be fair. And even he said that he has struggled. He is seen it on the front of People magazine. So people are gonna see it. That's his argument. So it's like, no, we're gonna carry on. And that is also the same court hearing where they decided about the Walk the Dog letter, the novel that Kouri has apparently been writing in prison, jail. They're going to decide on what pages of that the prosecution are going to be allowed to see. It's going to be given to a third party, and they're going to decide what's relevant and what's not. But, very brief summary. Kouri Richins was arrested on the 8th of May 2023 and charged with first-degree aggravated murder and multiple counts of second-degree possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. The murder charge is in relation to her husband, Kouri Richins, who sadly died on the 4th of March 2022 from a fentanyl poisoning. The only people that were in the house at the time were Eric, Kouri, and their children. Hence, Kouri being arrested. And she's been in prison ever since May this year. And it is now November. We still haven't gone to trial, but that's what we are hoping. The next court date is in December, where they're going to decide or announce, maybe, what pages from the novel or Walk the Dog letter will be included in the trial, and hopefully they will set a trial date then. But I said that in the last one, and they still haven't set a trial date. But that is not what today's episode is about. Remember I said the defence were trying to say that there was too much coverage, so therefore Kouri couldn't get a fair trial, and that the judge said that even he had managed to come across the front cover of a magazine that had Kouri on it. People magazine, I think he specifically said. Do you know who spoke to People magazine? Kouri's family. The defence can't argue about fair trial and media coverage when it's the defendant's family that are giving the coverage to the media. So, example, I have found the Good Morning America ABC interview with Kouri's family. It's only very short. We're going to play it and we're going to comment on it, which is fair use. Is that the word? Here, let me see if I can get it up. And no, we don't want to do that. We want to do that. Haha. And let's see. Fingers crossed this is the first time I've shared a video. Take your time.
Kouri Richins is due in court today as we hear from the family members defending her. Eva Pilgrim has the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. Prosecutors say this was not the first time Kouri Richins tried to kill her husband. Now she's back in court as her family sits down with ABC News. They say she is innocent. As the Utah mom accused of fatally poisoning her husband, then writing a children's book about grief, heads back to court, this morning Kouri Richins' family speaking out for the first time as a group in her defense.
I hope you can hear me. Let me just point out, I forgot to mention, yeah, she wrote a book about it, allegedly. And she's writing another book about it, allegedly. Let's carry on.
I do not believe in my heart Kouri could ever not just kill Eric, but kill anything or anyone.
She loves her boys way too much to take their father away from them.
Prosecutors claim the mom of three laced her husband Eric's Moscow Mule cocktail with 5 times the lethal dosage of fentanyl in March of 2022. Then went on to write Are You With Me? To help her children process their grief.
My husband passed away unexpectedly last year. It completely took us all by shock.
Kouri's family painting her as a loving, devoted mother and wife.
She does everything, I mean, from Boy Scout leader to soccer to you name it. She's involved in everything.
As a couple, they were very much in love. They were very happy.
They were in probably the best spot that we've seen them in a long time.
That comment, they're probably in the best spot we've seen them in a long time. That rings a bell for me, but I don't know where from. If you are following this case as obsessively as I am, can you let me know in the comments? Where have I heard that before? That they are in the best place they have ever been in their relationship. I have heard that before and I don't know where from. Or I've read it before and I don't know where from. So let me know in the comments. And whilst I'm mentioning comments, can you like the video? It would really help. And also, I'm almost at 50 subscribers. 50. And once you hit 50, you can live stream from your mobile phone, which would be a very helpful thing for me. So if you could like the video, leave a comment in regards to this, and let's continue with this video.
At the time of his death.
But prosecutors point to cracks in the couple's seemingly perfect marriage. Both sides allege infidelity, and prosecutors claim Kouri stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from Eric. His family says that prompted him to change his life insurance beneficiary from Kouri to his sister, not long before he died.
We have watched as Kouri has paraded around portraying herself as a grieving widow and victim, while trying to profit from the death of my brother.
Kouri's family says Eric liked to let loose and believe his death was an accident.
Eric loved to party. He loved to have a good time. The simplest answer is often the correct one. It was most likely an accidental overdose.
I believe Eric may have gotten pain pills and didn't realize that they had fentanyl in them. If you knew Kouri, she would never ever do this, not only to Eric, but to those boys.
But when asked about Kouri and Eric's relationship, a spokesperson for his family telling ABC News, she killed him, and Eric didn't use drugs. He did not accidentally overdose. He was poisoned. Now, Kouri has not yet entered a plea. She will be held without bail for the duration of her trial.
Okay, so
This is the story of a young family, their identities lost.
Sorry. First time sharing a video. Right, okay, where was I? There were some things I wanted to comment on, but because of my medication, I've completely forgotten. Great, so that was it. So they mentioned, the prosecution mentioned that Eric never did illegal medicines, let's put it that way, and that is also reflected in one of Kouri's statements. She said numerous times that Eric didn't do illegal medicines. So what's the truth? Does he? But then again, the family are saying that she only said that to protect his reputation. I don't know. It's messy. And I think I read somewhere or heard somewhere, one of my videos, I've mentioned it before, I know that, but I can't remember where it came from. But the glass that Eric drank out of, that his Moscow Mule was in, that Kouri had made him, that glass that allegedly had the fentanyl in, from what I understand, the police never tested that glass. Which makes no sense to me. Unless it was cleaned before the police got there. That's my theory. That may be why they didn't do it. But if not, why didn't they check the glass? That's like signed, sealed, delivered. If the shows, whatever that shows in that glass. So, yeah. But in regards to the family, I wish they would stop talking. The defence are trying to say that they can't get a fair trial because of all the media coverage, yet it's the Kouri's family that are going to the media. They've gone to People magazine, now they've gone to ABC / Good Morning America. Let me know if they're connected or not, I'm not sure. It's The Boy Who Cried Wolf comes to mind. If you're interested in the novel, Will Walk the Dog Letter, I've done a whole video on it. We read through it. It was interesting. And I would like to know what the other 60-something pages have to say about that. That will be interesting as well. But that's it for today. I'm going to stop rambling because in my last video I just did nothing but ramble. I apologise. But that's it. What do you think? Should the family keep their mouths shut? Should Kouri keep her mouth shut and her fingers off pens? You know, stop writing. And do you think she'll get a fair trial? That's what the argument is. Will she get a fair trial? And will the novel be given to the prosecution to read through and perhaps put into evidence? And should the family shut up? I can understand why it is sad for them. They may lose their daughter to the prison system because Kouri, the death penalty is not on the table for this case. Eric's family have requested that the death penalty be taken off the table, so there's no worry about that. But still, they're going to lose their daughter to the prison system. So I can understand they want to do everything they can to try and help her and save her, but they're not helping. They're giving the media, hey, people like me, more content. So I'm no lawyer, I'm not qualified in anything, but stop it. That's it. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upload in regards to this case. If you're interested in politics and news, it's best to follow me over on TikTok because that's where I share breaking news, I share news that interests me, I share news that I think should be more prominent, and I personally am not seeing in the mainstream. So go follow me. All the links are below, including the link to the playlist, but that should come up at the end of the video as well, and also the link to all the documents I've found in regards to this case. There is a Google Drive folder full of documents, and I still have so many to go through. So December, fingers crossed, we will have another court day. And there was something else that came out today that I am going to record momentarily. Court freezes Kouri Richins' assets. Why have they done that? Is it because... Oh, no, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I want to do a video on that. So make sure you subscribe to watch that video. Oh, I'm cheeky. Right, that's it. Okay, yeah, I will stop rambling now. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. Come find me on the socials. Let me know where you've come from, by the way, in the comments below. Reddit, the community, thank you so much. So friendly. Really appreciate it. And the Facebook community. So much information on there. Thank you, again, for all the documents. that you are providing to the community. It's wonderful. Or have you come over from my socials? Maybe. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.